Lost Arts are back! Which ones are going to be a hit? Which ones are going to be a miss? Make sure you guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out more awesome content. Konami was very, very nice. AK, we got to pump up some sales here. And we're sorry that we didn't have the Lost Art promotion sooner for you guys. And that's kind of what it feels like here. But we got 9 cards announced for the Lost Art train out here, and I'm going to be honest with you here. Where's the Mystic Tomato? Like, what's going on here? Why do we still not have the Lost Art Mystic Tomato? You can't tell me that we're running out of possible choices out here, right? Right? There would be no way that Konami would be possibly running out of material. Or, we have to make some edits. Nah, that's not the case. That never could be the case. So, I'm not going to lie to you, I'm actually very happy about this. I actually didn't expect a Lost Art campaign till next year with the way that things were going, but it looks like Konami's kind of pulling it together here for the later half of the year. So starting off with the Golden Lord himself, there's not much to this alt art. I believe the only difference on the the Golden Lord alt art is the fact that he is like setting on somebody else instead of the other little, like the rock we had in the TCG version out here. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm kind of all for this actually. So I know we just had the quarter century. You have the old gold rares. Yeah, those ugly things. I know some people still like them, but they're not for me. To be honest with you, I'm okay with this. I'm happy. I think Golden Lord's going to be one of the ones worth it. And it's not like, I'll be honest with you, Golden Lord's not an expensive card at all. If you think this card's going to be $20. Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah, good laugh, guys. Good laugh. Pat yourselves on the back. You got them. All right. Now, Ultimate Offering. Now, this is one, as a gadget player, that I actually need to pick up. Now, if you remember in the TCG, we have that blood offering. Ultimate Offering in the English version was like nothing that we had seen before. I'm not like entirely too sure what they were trying to do with this thing, but I'm going to be honest with you. This is an absolute pickup for me, not only for older formats, but also as an old gadget player out here. I love this card so much. So, if you want to know, quite honestly, the best card that you're going to want to pick up, it is strictly going to be just that. All right, please pick up your Ultimate Offerings. I also don't think that this one, most of their choices for this Lost Art promotion are going to be very, very cheap. And if I have to hear people out here going, wow, I can't afford this. What? Like, buy them secondhand market. Oh, Alti Offering. So, this is where I would dub our first absolute failure out here. Unfortunately, Alti Offering was the replacement for Ultimate Offering. And, well, unfortunately, it's not banned. And what was it? Like, you get, like, up to 3 additional normal summons. It's also a trap card. It's not unlimited use. It's one time during your opponent's turn. No. I honestly think, you remember those casual ones that sit in the dumpster fire that, look and are absolutely just the cheapest things in the world? Yeah, that's where Ultimate Offering is going to be. This card might not even hit 50 cents. Might be one of the 30 centers. Actually, to be fair, like the Lesser Archfiend and the worst ones, or whichever ones they were, even those ones are like probably going to be worth more than Ultimate Offering out here. Now, Double Trap Hole. Now, this has the funniest... So, the original art had what appeared to be meat underneath of it. The original art is a literal sex doll. This man's is trying to get a sex doll, and he's being conned into it off of an actual trap hole. Are you actually kidding me? If your opponent special summons a monster or monsters, banish those monsters that were summoned in and currently in defense position. Okay, so this is another... First of all, this card's awful. Second of all, I want a copy of this just so that we can have the sex doll in it. Like, congratulations. This is one of the funniest Yu-Gi-Oh cards ever actually printed out here. And I can't believe that it actually took them... Well, actually, I'm surprised. I'm actually surprised that Konami actually is printing this. I guess this is, having a sex doll in a card is more acceptable than printing the Mystic Tomato that we've been missing out here. But hey, you know what? What do I know? Next up is the Watt Cancel. I'm going to be completely honest with you. The original Watt Cancel was literally just an X with lightning through it. This is an Ojama getting struck by lightning, which, you know what? I'm all for this. To once again, you know, the few little Watt players that do exist out here, whether or not you choose to play this card or not, this is an absolute win for you. But once again, this is going to be another one of those cheap cards that you're going to be looking at out here. And you're like, oh, you know, I'm so excited for that. And problem is, though, the card is going to be very cheap yet again. This is another one of those, I mean, I always say support your locals, but it also depends when these cards come out. Obviously, if whichever one's going to be out with Rarity Collection is probably going to be the most popular one, or, you know, near whatever sets start to release after this. So that's going to be like the big thing to consider out here is what's going to be available at the time of said release that you'll be able to pick up at your LGS for that, and you want to support them. That's the way to go. Now, next up is Reborn Frog over here. This is, we have the original little frog that we're all kind of used to out here. I believe the only difference in this is our boy's got his halo. And I'm not going to lie to you, I'm happy about this. Reborn Frog has deserved to be the or to have the true proper version out here. This is also going to go for all the old format people out here as well. So many people have wanted Reborn Frog to actually have his actual version. I actually wouldn't be surprised if this card is worth a couple of dollars, just because people are going to want this. I don't know. Looking at this, I have a feeling this is going to be one of those cases out here that you're going to look at this and you're going to be like, why is this just so much money? I don't know. We might see the Reborn Frog actually sitting at $5. I'm going to be honest with you. I think the Reborn Frog is one of the biggest wins out of this. Next up is Exodia Necross. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you out here. Y'all know out here it's probably going to be, what, like the Monster Reborn on the chest? Is that really it? But you got to remember, this is an Exodia card, and we already know Exodia cards tend to be worth something. Even though it is Exodia Necross, to be honest with you, Exodia Necross wasn't exactly one of the top bangers out here on this. But you got to remember, you have, you know, the Exodia support coming out down the pipeline here. People are going to be so excited for this. So I wouldn't be surprised to randomly see Exodia Necross just kind of taking off out here as one of those cards that you're just like, I want to have it for the collection. Having things for collection is good. All right, especially something out here like this that you can sit on sealed for a while, come back and revisit later. I think that's a win, honestly. So, put the Exodia Necross on the absolute banger list. And of course, Drury Doll out here. Now, this is a win, not only because, you know, a lot of builds don't play 3 of this. Last couple gimmick puppet lists I've seen showing up have been playing 1 of. So that's good. All right. If you're like, hey, you know, this gimmick puppet stuff's a little bit expensive, well, you can get your Drury Doll from your locals. All right. Just pick up some sealed product. If you're planning on doing that anyway, well, congratulations. Mission accomplished out here. I do think that having a gimmick puppet being one of the most viable options out here is an absolute banger decision on Konami's behalf. You gotta remember, a lot of these Lost Arts, when you look at the way that these cards are, they want these cards to tie into some sort of theme to promote local sales. So what if, you know, we release new gimmick puppet support, and then we're like, hey, you guys want, and we know that this is expensive, so here's a reprint. The Invisible Hand actually being kind to the community. Good stuff. And then Monster Reborn, the Ankh art actually getting a reprint. This is huge, actually. I'm very surprised to see that Konami is willing to pull out these cards, and they're actually willing to reprint them. I think the Monster Reborn is the biggest win for everything in the Lost Art section today. I do think that there is a lot of good options available here. You also have some very terrible options, but my personal wins, Eldritch, the Ultimate Offering, the Reborn Frog, the Drury Doll, and the Monster Reborn. 100%. That's the thing. There are things here that are good, and I'm looking forward to collecting these. So what do you guys think? Please, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. I'll see your beautiful faces back here later today, guys. Peace.
Patrons, thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.